Fela Anikulapo-Kuti, the father of Afrobeat, a musical genius and a fearless political activist. His life and music were a force of rebellion, cultural pride and revolution. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the incredible story of the man who changed African music forever. Born on October 15, 1938, in Abeokuta, Nigeria, Fela Kuti came from a distinguished family. His mother, Funmilayo Kuti, was a prominent women's rights activist, while his father was an Anglican minister and school principal. Growing up in colonial Nigeria, Fela was deeply influenced by both traditional Yoruba culture and the fight for African independence. In 1958, Fela moved to London to study at Trinity College of Music, where he was originally focused on classical music. However, he quickly fell in love with jazz and high life, and it wasn't long before he began experimenting with fusing African rhythms with Western sounds. This blend would later become the foundation of Afrobeat. Returning to Nigeria in the mid-1960s, Fela formed his first band, Kula Lobitos, blending jazz, highlife and traditional African rhythms. But it wasn't until he traveled to the United States in 1969 that his music took on a new political dimension. While in the United States, Fela was introduced to the Black Power movement, which had a profound impact on him. Meeting Sandra Isadora, a Black Panther, opened Fela's eyes to the political struggles of black people worldwide. He returned to Nigeria with a new mission to use music as a weapon for social change. Back in Nigeria, Fela transformed his music into what we now know as Afrobeat, a powerful mix of jazz, funk, highlife and traditional African rhythms paired with politically charged lyrics. His new band, Africa 70, became the platform for his revolutionary message. Songs like Zombie, Shakara and Water No Get Enemy were not just about entertainment, they were protests against corruption, dictatorship and social injustice. Fela didn't just stop at music. He created his own cultural and political space, founding the Kalakuta Republic, a commune where he lived with his band and family. Kalakuta was more than just a home. It was a symbol of resistance against the Nigerian government. He also opened the Shrine, a legendary nightclub where his concerts became epic marathon performances that fused music with his outspoken activism. Fela's outspoken criticism of the Nigerian military government made him a target. In 1977, after the release of Zombie, a scathing attack on the military, the government retaliated with a brutal raid on Kalakuta. Soldiers burned down his compound, severely beat Fela and threw his elderly mother out of a window, leading to her death. But even this couldn't silence him. Despite the constant persecution, Fela refused to back down. He continued to release powerful albums that challenged corruption, police brutality and neo-colonialism. His music became the voice of the oppressed, and Fela himself became a symbol of resilience, courage and freedom. His fearless message earned him fans across Africa and the world. Fela's influence spread far beyond Nigeria. His music resonated with people fighting for justice all over the world, and he became an international icon. Artists from various genres, including jazz, hip-hop and rock, have been influenced by his innovative sound and political message. Fela's health began to decline in the 1990s, and on August 2, 1997, he passed away from complications related to AIDS. His death was a massive loss for the world of music, but Fela's legacy continues to thrive. Today, Fela Kuti's legacy lives on through the global rise of Afrobeat. His music continues to inspire new generations of musicians, from Nigeria's Burna Boy to international stars like Beyoncé. Fela's defiant spirit and his revolutionary sound remain as powerful today as they were in his lifetime. Fela Anikulapo-Kuti, the man who used music to fight for freedom, justice and the soul of Africa. His life and legacy will never be forgotten. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to learn more about the legends who shaped African music and culture.